If Israel doesn't maintain independence, it doesn't maintain its self-interest, and there are always going to be people who are going to be out there solving Israel's problems. Now, there's one final thing I want to close on. I've kept you all here probably a bit too long. No? Okay, good. Well, I'll talk for another hour then. Fine? Good. The whole message here has been about the future. What is the future going to be like? Now, obviously, when you're in a crisis mode, when you're fighting a constant war, then you're not thinking about the future. Part of why I wanted us to talk about Israel 50 years from now is that I wanted us to look at the future, at what is going to happen. Because we will have to think about what we're really fighting for. We're not fighting for a year from now or 2 years from now. That's what desperate people do. Jews in the Warsaw Ghetto were fighting to survive a day from now or a week from now. If Israel functions that way, as it is to some degree functioning that way, it's lost. It has to think about the future. It has to think about we're fighting for our grandchildren. We're fighting for our great-grandchildren. We are fighting for the future. Now the peacemakers, the diplomats say, whether Israel or not has a future depends on its deal with the Palestinians. No deal with the Palestinians, no future. So they're saying that the future of Israel is dependent on the goodwill of the terrorists. That is a lie. Because the terrorists have already decided that Israel should have no future. It's up to us to decide whether or not Israel will have a future. It's up to all of us. That's what I want you to take away from this. It's in your hands whether Israel has a future. Not in the Palestinian Authority, not in the hands of the United States and the fun guy in Washington, D.C., who really is very pro-Israel in the liberal Zionist way. It's not in the hands of Catherine Ashton, the Red Baroness of the European Union, who, while talking about dead Jewish children, managed to bring up Gaza. It's not in any of their hands. It's in our hands. If you would, it is no dream. That's still true right now.